Okay, good afternoon everybody. I'm Bart from GiantscaleNews.com, and today we're talking about Bushwheels. I've got an 8 3/4 inch tire here from PR Bushwheels. PR stands for Positive Reproductions. They're made up in Alaska and they're pneumatic, so when they start to get a little squishy you have to put a pump on them and fill them up with air. One of the things that could happen is this little fitting here. If you take something like a needle for a basketball or something, you try to stick it in there, what happens is that little fitting, it's not glued or anything, it's just a press fit, it just goes into the wheel, and it happens very easily. And so the people at PR Bushwheels, they have a video about how to make a pneumatic pump so you can put air in without doing that. But if it happens, my first time I went to put air in, it happened. And I sent them an email and said, hey, how do I order a new tire? Because I figured this one was screwed. But they said to pick at it with a pair of needle nose pliers, and I'd be able to get the fitting out. And what I ended up doing instead was, you know, this rubber is pretty soft. So if you hold it upright like this and you squeeze the tube down at the bottom, you can feel where that fitting is inside the tire. Okay, it's not very big. So there it is right there. So what I did was I just walked it up back to the hole. Okay, and there it is right there. You can see the silver of the metal through the hole. And what I did was I just popped it back into place. And the fit of the rubber around that fitting keeps it sealed. And then once you put pressure in it, it holds the air actually. And then once you put the air in, you put a screw in there, and that keeps the air in. But the rubber, because it kind of necks around that fitting nice and tight, that also keeps the air in. So that's it. I just pushed it in, I walked it down to the bottom, and then rolled it up, and then popped it back out, and the fitting's back in place. I'm going to put air in this and put it back on the airplane. Alright, hope that helps if you're trying these. They're a nice product. They're made up in Alaska, and the company's a good bunch of guys. I've spoken to them a couple times, and like I said, these are the 8 3/4 inch. These are made to be scale Tundra tires for a quarter scale cub. I didn't want the full Tundra look on my 3rd scale Super Cub that I've been doing at the site as a review. So I ended up buying the quarter scale ones and put them on the 3rd scale plane, and so far they're working fine. Except I'm a spaz when it comes to putting air in these, and I keep knocking that little stem into the tire, and then I have to fix it. Figured I'd do a video show you guys. It's actually pretty easy. Alright, thanks for watching. GiantscaleNews.com. Bye-bye.